Your heart is working nonstop, but how do you know it's struggling? Many people ignore the warning signs until it's too late. Shortness of breath, swelling in your legs, fatigue that doesn't go away, these aren't just random aches. They could be your heart trying to tell you something. Today we're breaking down 5 signs your heart might be failing and what you can do about it before it gets serious. Your heart isn't just a pump. It's the engine that keeps your entire body running. When it starts struggling, everything else starts feeling the effects. People often chalk up fatigue, dizziness, or swelling to age, stress, or being out of shape, but these can be real warning signals. Ignoring them can lead to serious complications. The good news? Early detection and lifestyle adjustments can take a huge burden off your heart and improve your quality of life. Sign 1, shortness of breath. Shortness of breath is one of the most common early signs that your heart is struggling, yet it's often overlooked or dismissed. Many people assume it's just a result of being out of shape, aging, or having a cold. But when it happens regularly or during simple daily activities, it could mean your heart isn't pumping blood efficiently. Your heart's job is to move oxygen-rich blood throughout your body, and when it starts to fail, your organs and muscles don't get enough oxygen. That's when you notice that tight feeling in your chest, the wheezing, or the sudden breathlessness after climbing a flight of stairs or even walking across a room. Shortness of breath can occur in 2 main ways when it's related to heart problems. One is during physical activity, which is called exertional dyspnea. This happens because your heart can't meet the increased demand for oxygen when you move, so your lungs work harder to compensate. The second is at rest or even lying down, known as paroxysmal nocturnal dyspnea. If you wake up suddenly in the night gasping for air, it may be fluid accumulating in your lungs due to heart weakness. Both situations are signals that your heart is under stress and needs attention. Many people notice that simple activities that used to feel easy now leave them winded. Climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even bending over can make your lungs feel tight or leave you short of breath. Sometimes, you might also feel a racing heartbeat or lightheadedness alongside the breathlessness. These are additional signs that your heart isn't delivering blood efficiently. Ignoring these symptoms is risky because the condition tends to worsen gradually. Early detection is crucial. So what can you do if you notice this happening? The first step is to track it. Pay attention to when and how often shortness of breath occurs. Does it happen only during activity or at rest? Does it wake you up at night? Noting these details helps a doctor identify the cause faster and create a treatment plan before serious complications arise. Lifestyle changes can also make a real difference. Reducing salt intake helps prevent fluid buildup, which can relieve pressure on your lungs and heart. Gentle, regular exercise improves cardiovascular strength, making your heart more efficient over time. Quitting smoking is another essential step, as smoking damages your blood vessels, reduces oxygen levels, and forces your heart to work harder. Maintaining a healthy weight also reduces the strain on your heart and lungs, making everyday activities less exhausting. Shortness of breath isn't just a physical inconvenience, it affects your quality of life. You may start avoiding activities you once enjoyed because you're afraid of running out of breath. This can lead to decreased fitness, social isolation, and even mental stress, which further burden your heart. By recognizing this symptom early and taking action, you can prevent a downward spiral and protect both your heart and overall well-being. Medical evaluation is critical. If you're experiencing persistent shortness of breath, your doctor might perform tests like an echocardiogram, stress test, or blood work to assess your heart function. Treatments may include medications that reduce fluid retention, improve heart pumping ability, or control blood pressure. In some cases, lifestyle changes alone, combined with monitoring, can significantly relieve symptoms. Remember, your body communicates through symptoms like breathlessness for a reason. Shortness of breath is your heart's way of saying it's struggling. The earlier you respond, the more effective interventions will be in preventing further damage. This is not something to ignore, brush off, or chalk up to aging. Acting promptly can improve your energy, your daily life, and ultimately your heart health. By tracking your symptoms, making lifestyle adjustments, and seeking medical guidance when necessary, you give your heart a chance to recover and function more efficiently. Every step counts, from small dietary changes and regular movement to managing stress and quitting smoking. Shortness of breath isn't just inconvenient, it's a warning sign. Listening to it and responding proactively can protect your heart before the condition escalates. Sign 2. Swelling in legs, ankles, or feet. Swelling in the legs, ankles, or feet, also known as edema, is one of the most visible signs that your heart may be struggling. While it might seem harmless or simply related to standing too long or being on your feet all day, persistent swelling can be a serious warning. When your heart isn't pumping efficiently, blood starts to back up in the veins and fluid begins to leak into surrounding tissues, especially in your lower extremities. That's why your shoes may suddenly feel tight, socks leave deep marks, or your ankles appear puffy even after a night of rest. Many people ignore this symptom, thinking it's just a minor inconvenience or a result of aging. The problem is that edema caused by heart failure is progressive. Early on, you might notice swelling only at the end of the day or after a long walk. As your heart weakens, the swelling can become constant, spreading to your calves and even your thighs. Fluid can also accumulate in other areas, including the abdomen, leading to discomfort and bloating. It's not just about appearance or discomfort. Swelling is an indicator that your circulatory system is under strain. When blood pools in your lower body, your heart has to work harder to pump it back to your lungs and throughout the rest of your body. This extra workload increases fatigue and can worsen other symptoms like shortness of breath or chest discomfort. Left untreated, it can escalate to more serious complications, including fluid in the lungs or even hospitalization. So, what can you do if you notice swelling in your legs or feet? First, start tracking it. Pay attention to when it occurs, how severe it is, and whether it worsens throughout the day. Note whether it's accompanied by other symptoms like fatigue, shortness of breath, or weight gain. Keeping a daily log will help your doctor understand the pattern and determine whether it's heart-related or caused by another condition, such as kidney or liver issues. Lifestyle adjustments can also make a significant difference. Reducing salt intake is one of the most effective ways to manage swelling. Excess sodium causes your body to retain water, increasing pressure on your heart and worsening edema. Swelling in your legs, ankles, or feet is your body's way of signaling that your heart is struggling. By paying attention early, making dietary and lifestyle adjustments, and seeking medical guidance when needed, you give yourself the best chance to prevent progression and protect your heart. Every step you take, from reducing salt to elevating your legs, contributes to better circulation and overall heart health. Sign 3. Unexplained fatigue or weakness. Unexplained fatigue or persistent weakness is one of the trickiest signs of heart trouble because it's easy to dismiss. Everyone feels tired from time to time. Long work days, stress, or lack of sleep can leave you drained. But when fatigue becomes constant, doesn't improve with rest, or shows up during simple daily activities, it can signal that your heart isn't delivering enough oxygen-rich blood to your muscles and organs. Your body literally isn't getting the energy it needs, and your heart is silently struggling. Unlike shortness of breath or swelling, fatigue is more subtle and can sneak up gradually. You may notice that activities that once felt easy, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even standing for a few minutes, suddenly leave you exhausted. You might feel weak in your legs, struggle to concentrate, or need to sit frequently just to catch your breath. This ongoing tiredness is your body's way of saying that the heart's pumping efficiency has decreased, forcing other systems to work harder to compensate. Heart-related fatigue often comes with other subtle signs, such as dizziness, lightheadedness, or even palpitations. Sometimes, you may notice these symptoms appear more after exertion, like walking a short distance or climbing a flight of stairs. Even small changes in your endurance or stamina should be taken seriously. Fatigue doesn't always show the dramatic alerts of chest pain or swelling, which is why it's often overlooked. Yet, it's a signal that shouldn't be ignored because chronic fatigue from heart problems can worsen if left untreated. So, what can you do if you're experiencing persistent weakness or fatigue? First, start tracking your energy levels. Keep a log of when you feel most tired, what activities trigger it, and whether it improves with rest. This information is invaluable for a doctor to assess whether your fatigue is related to heart function or another issue, such as anemia, thyroid problems, or chronic stress. Lifestyle adjustments can also help ease the burden on your heart. Gentle, regular exercise strengthens your cardiovascular system and improves blood circulation, helping your heart deliver oxygen more efficiently. Eating a heart-healthy diet that's rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains supports energy levels and reduces inflammation, which can worsen fatigue. Managing stress and prioritizing quality sleep are equally important, as high cortisol and poor rest both strain the heart and reduce energy. Medical evaluation is essential. Your doctor may run tests like an echocardiogram, blood work, or an ECG to check your heart's pumping capacity, rhythm, and oxygen delivery. If heart failure or another cardiovascular issue is detected, early intervention, whether through medications, lifestyle changes, or targeted therapies, can significantly improve symptoms and prevent further complications. It's important to understand that fatigue from heart issues is not just about feeling tired. It affects your daily life. People often start cutting back on activities, social interactions, or hobbies because they assume they're just too busy or getting older. Ignoring these signs allows the underlying heart problem to progress, making treatment more complicated later. Recognizing fatigue as a symptom and responding early is a form of self-care that protects your heart and preserves your independence. Persistent fatigue or weakness is your body's way of signaling that your heart is under stress. By paying attention, tracking your energy patterns, making small lifestyle adjustments, and seeking medical guidance when needed, you can reduce strain on your heart, improve circulation, and restore stamina. Every step you take toward addressing this symptom helps your body work more efficiently and slows down potential damage. Remember, fatigue isn't just about being tired, it's a warning sign. Listening to your body, acknowledging these changes, and acting early can protect your heart, improve your quality of life, and give you back the energy you may have assumed was lost forever. Sign 4. Irregular heartbeat or palpitations. An irregular heartbeat or palpitations is one of the most alarming signs that your heart may be struggling. Unlike fatigue or swelling, palpitations are often felt immediately. A sudden fluttering, racing, or skipping sensation in your chest that can be hard to ignore. While occasional palpitations can happen to healthy people due to stress, caffeine, or anxiety, persistent or frequent episodes can indicate an underlying heart problem that requires attention. Your heart's rhythm is controlled by electrical signals that tell it when to contract and relax. When these signals are disrupted, your heartbeat can become irregular, too fast, or too slow. In heart failure or other cardiovascular conditions, the heart's efficiency is compromised, and it may try to compensate by beating faster or erratically. This is why palpitations can occur even at rest or during light activity. People describe palpitations in different ways. Some feel a fluttering, others notice a pounding or racing heartbeat, and some feel their chest skip a beat entirely. These sensations can be accompanied by dizziness, lightheadedness, shortness of breath, or even chest discomfort. Ignoring these symptoms is risky because irregular heart rhythms can reduce blood flow to vital organs, increase fatigue, and, in severe cases, lead to fainting or cardiac arrest. So, what should you do if you experience palpitations? First, take note of when they happen. Are they triggered by activity, stress, caffeine, alcohol, or medication? Keeping a symptom diary helps your doctor identify patterns and determine whether the irregular heartbeat is benign or related to a serious heart condition. Lifestyle adjustments can also make a significant difference. Reducing or eliminating caffeine, alcohol, and nicotine can calm your heart's rhythm. Managing stress through deep breathing, meditation, or gentle exercise helps prevent stress-induced palpitations. Regular physical activity improves overall cardiovascular efficiency, which can reduce the frequency and intensity of irregular heartbeats over time. Maintaining a balanced diet rich in heart-healthy nutrients, including potassium and magnesium, supports proper electrical signaling in the heart and helps prevent rhythm disturbances. Medical evaluation is crucial. Your doctor may order an electrocardiogram, ECG, Holter monitor, or echocardiogram to monitor your heart's rhythm and function. These tests help identify arrhythmias such as atrial fibrillation, premature beats, or other conduction issues. Early detection allows for timely treatment, which may include lifestyle modifications, medications to regulate heart rhythm, or more advanced therapies if necessary. It's also important to recognize that palpitations affect more than just your physical health. They can create anxiety, interfere with sleep, and reduce your confidence in performing everyday activities. By addressing the root cause, whether through lifestyle adjustments or medical intervention, you not only protect your heart, but also improve your overall quality of life. Paying attention to irregular heartbeats is a form of proactive health management. Palpitations are your heart's way of communicating that something is off. Acting early, tracking your symptoms, and consulting a healthcare professional can prevent complications and help your heart function more efficiently. Remember, occasional palpitations can be harmless, but frequent or persistent irregular heartbeats are never something to ignore. By listening to your body, making small but effective lifestyle changes, and seeking proper medical guidance, you can reduce risks, stabilize your heart rhythm, and protect your long-term health. Sign 5. Chest pain or pressure. Chest pain or pressure is the most urgent and alarming sign that your heart may be failing. Unlike fatigue, swelling, or palpitations, chest discomfort is harder to ignore. It's your body's loudest way of signaling that something is seriously wrong. However, many people mistake it for indigestion, muscle strain, or stress, which delays treatment and increases risk. Understanding what this symptom really means and how to respond can save your life. Chest pain related to heart problems often feels like tightness, squeezing, or pressure in the center of your chest. Some describe it as a heavy weight sitting on their chest or a burning sensation. The discomfort may radiate to the arms, neck, jaw, or back. It can occur during activity, stress, or even at rest, especially if your heart isn't getting enough oxygen. The root cause is often reduced blood flow through the coronary arteries, meaning your heart muscle isn't receiving enough oxygen to function properly. This symptom is particularly dangerous because it can precede a heart attack. While not all chest pain signals a heart attack, any persistent or recurring chest discomfort should be taken seriously. Ignoring it or waiting for it to pass on its own can lead to severe complications, including permanent heart damage or sudden cardiac events. So what can you do if you experience chest pain or pressure? First and foremost, don't ignore it. Seek medical attention immediately, especially if it's accompanied by sweating, nausea, dizziness, or shortness of breath. Prompt evaluation can determine whether it's angina, heart attack, or another cardiovascular issue. Time is critical. The earlier you get help, the better your chances of preventing serious damage. Beyond emergency response, there are proactive steps to reduce your risk of chest-related heart issues. Maintaining a heart-healthy lifestyle is key. This includes a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Limiting salt, sugar, and processed foods helps manage blood pressure and reduce arterial plaque buildup. Regular exercise strengthens your cardiovascular system, improves circulation, and reduces stress on your heart. Managing stress through techniques like meditation, deep breathing, or yoga can also prevent episodes triggered by adrenaline spikes. Medical management may include medications to improve blood flow, reduce clotting, control blood pressure, or manage cholesterol. In some cases, more advanced interventions such as stents, angioplasty, or bypass surgery may be necessary. The goal is to ensure your heart receives adequate oxygen and functions efficiently. Chest pain also affects your mental and emotional well-being. The fear and anxiety that come with recurring discomfort can be debilitating, leading to sleep disturbances, reduced activity, and lowered quality of life. Addressing the root cause, supporting your heart through lifestyle adjustments and medical care, not only relieves physical symptoms, but also restores confidence and daily comfort. Recognizing chest pain as a serious warning sign is critical. While other symptoms like fatigue or swelling can be subtle and gradual, chest discomfort is urgent. Acting quickly, seeking medical evaluation, and implementing preventive strategies can protect your heart and prevent severe complications. In short, your heart is sending a clear signal when you experience chest pain or pressure. It's a call to action, not something to brush off. Responding immediately, making lifestyle adjustments, and working closely with a healthcare professional can dramatically improve your heart's function and your overall health. Don't wait until it's too late. Listening to your body now can save your life and improve the quality of every day moving forward. Your heart doesn't have a pause button. It's working nonstop. Recognizing these warning signs early gives you a chance to take control. Adjust your diet, manage stress, exercise safely, and get regular checkups. If you found this video useful, hit the like button, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more real, practical health advice. Your heart keeps you alive every day. Give it the attention it deserves before it's too late.